My name is Ayana, and I stand for the I in Link.
My name is Nyla, and I stand for the N in Link.
And my name is Kiana, and I stand for the K in Link.
Okay, welcome back to the L.I.N.K Podcast. Today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Wilkerson. Okay, did you have any troubles teaching?
Did I have any troubles teaching?
Yeah.
No, I actually enjoyed teaching. I taught here, started in 2000. I was the art teacher for 15 years and loved it. Life has taken me different ways. I taught in New Orleans for a year, and I was an assistant principal in another district for a couple of years. In the past 5 years, it's been my honor to serve as the principal here at High Mount School, and this will be my last year as principal. Next year, I will be teaching ELA for 8th grade kids at High Mount School.
Okay, did you have any favorite students?
No, I can't say I had a favorite as one, but I had a lot of outstanding students and talented artists, a lot of memorable students. But to say this one's my favorite, I didn't have a favorite. High Mount has a lot of great kids.
Did teaching impact your health at all?
Impact what?
Your health.
Health? No. As an art teacher, you mean? No, it didn't. But I will say that when I taught, it was prior to the pandemic. I will say as the principal, the pandemic, it was pretty stressful. It's pretty stressful. And that's part of the reason why I want to get back to what I love in teaching.
Okay, I just want to say one thing.
Did I mess up?
No.
Oh, sorry.
What would you say to the future 8th graders?
The 8th graders the 7th graders are coming in next year?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Work on being as cool as the current 8th graders, because this is the best class ever, right? So have a great summer. Recharge your batteries, and we'll see you in the fall and do some exciting things at High Mount. And to our current 8th graders, good luck to you guys at Belleville West or whatever high school you pursue next year, and we're definitely going to miss you. It's been a great class.
Okay, can you state your name?
Name my state?
No,
Illinois.
like state your name.
Sure, there. Okay, yes, my name is Mr. Wilkerson, principal of High Mount School.
Okay, I'm reading Mrs. Stokes' questions to our podcast, and the first question was, do you have any troubles teaching 8th grade? She said, I had trouble teaching 8th grade this year due to the learning loss from COVID. Some students did not come in person last year. They struggled at home without being in school. It was an adjustment for everyone to be at school full days. Second question was, do you have any favorite students? And her answer was, a teacher never has favorite students. And the last question was, does teaching impact your health? Her answer was, teaching has been stressful these last 2 years. The added stress has taken a small toll on my body, but I have found ways to cope with that. And that is the end of the stuff question.
Okay, so I'm going to be reading Miss McKay's questions for the podcast. Okay, the first one was, do you have any trouble teaching 8th grade? She said, teaching 8th grade has been lots of fun. It took a while to get to know everyone, but I feel like we have learned a lot. And then the second question, do you have any favorite students? She said, I do not have any favorite students. Each student brings unique talents and gifts to share with our class. And the third question was, does teaching impact your health? She said, teaching can be challenging, but I enjoy helping people, so it brings me joy. And that's all she said.
Okay, so I'm reading Mr. Becker's. And the first question was, do you have any troubles teaching 8th grade? He said, there are not any specific challenges that I face with 8th grade students. There are, however, many challenges that I face as an educator. How can I best motivate my students? How can I develop deeper connections? How can I best serve my students both in and out of the classroom? Am I helping my students enough? I often wonder, am I enough? I face these and many other challenges the same way I face most challenges. I make a plan. I try out new ideas. Sometimes I fall flat on my face. Resistance? No, it doesn't. It's REASSESS.
whatever you
Recess, I guess.
Recess
And I
plus.
get back up and keep going. Okay, the second question was, do you have any favorite students? I like all my students. I always take the time to make sure I find something I like about every student I teach. We are all humans and we are all complex amalgamation of contradictions. I believe that when you start your interactions with people expecting this, it is much easier to find something you love about everyone. I find that I have gotten pretty good at doing this with kids. I am not, however, quite as proficient with this when it comes to adults. That is something that I am working on. Then the third question was, does teaching impact your health? Overall, I would say that teaching has a very positive impact on my health. It has taught me how to manage conflict and stress, which helps me in my personal life. It encircles me with amazing people, all of my kids. It keeps me on my toes mentally, and it keeps me moving physically. I usually can get 10,000 steps by just coming to work. And that was the end
I
of
just
this
want to
question.
say, Mr. Becker, you are enough and you are a great teacher. You have been so good through helping all of us throughout the year and teaching us what we could improve on. So, and this is the end of the
The L.I.N.K
Teachers
Podcast.
Podcast.